Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Devontae. Coming at you with a brand new video. I know it's been a while, but I'm definitely back in action, back in motion, and we want to try to keep some things going. So, if you didn't know, currently in Washington D.C., they have this juvenile curfew thing that's going on, and there's a lot of mixed feelings, a lot of mixed controversy. It's just a lot of controversy, and I believe that in my opinion, it could be a good thing to have. So let me break it down. Let me break it down. I'm actually going to ask Google, so I won't just be rambling off the top of my head. So Washington D.C. currently enforces a citywide juvenile curfew for individuals under the age of 18 from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. daily. Additionally, the Metropolitan Police Department actively designates temporary juvenile curfew zones in high traffic areas. In these zones, groups of 9 or more youth cannot gather in public after 8 p.m. My bad if I ain't all in view. I'm too tall, so so the core curfew rules is the citywide curfew. You know what I mean? Meaning like you can't go this place, you can't go that place, unless you have a guardian or somebody or a parent with you, and or if you're coming from work possibly, or maybe even like an emergency, like you got no choice. Let's say you 17 years old and you're a single parent, you live with a single parent, and that single parent might have had an emergency or something, and even though you're a minor, you might have to go, run for help, not just call, but like do something, like whatever the situation could possibly be, right? So there's that. In my opinion, I think that it's a good thing temporarily because let's be honest, we all were kids, we all were teenagers, a lot of us that's obviously older than 18. You know how it was when we wanted to be rebellious, and we might have got mad at our parents and wanted to go out with our friends, and like just kick shit, basically. So realistically, I feel like if you don't understand teenage, you had a weird childhood. But realistically, a lot of these kids today are, I don't want to say out of control, but it's like they just don't have a I don't give a F attitude more harder than the previous generation. It seems like each generation, more of the kids, they, just, and it's not all the kids, obviously. It's not every single kid, because there's a lot of good kids out there. There's a lot of great people that's raising raising little people to be good or whatever. So, yeah, I was choking a little. So yeah, in my opinion, I think it could be a good thing, but also it just could be a little, in some aspects, it could be a little like judgmental, because we all know realistically it's going to target black kids, or maybe Latino kids. I'm pretty sure we really highly doubt that there would be like white kids that would get caught up in that. But again, you never know. It could be possible, but we all know who the target is. You know what I mean? Let's be real. But it's not good that these kids are committing grand theft auto, robbing people on the streets, robbing Lyft drivers, and all types of wild stuff. And I ain't, you watch the news like I watch the news, so you know what's going on every day in the city. Even not just DC, but all over the world, or all over the country rather. New York, Detroit, Chicago. I can go on, but a lot of it has to be order. It has to be discipline, because if we don't, that's how a lot of homicides happen, and just unruly things that causes destruction, and just overall not a good thing. So I honestly do feel like that there has to be order, and that if it don't start with the community, somebody got to step in and help these kids to lead them in the right direction. And them staying out late, they're gonna get into stupid shit. You know what I mean? Like I said, we all been young before, so we can understand a lick from that aspect of how teenagers like to do their own thing. So anyway, I believe that this should be good for now, just to kind of keep the violence at bay too, or just no violence period, for real, because it's sad to see a lot of young people just losing their life for no reason, in my opinion. So, but that's gonna be another topic for another day. But yeah, hopefully things get better, and I hope that this is make things better and not worse. That's all. So that's my opinion. Whatever your opinion is on the topic, let me know in the comment section, and I'll see y'all in the next one.